What stands out, Clark, with both of these teams is their speed and their athleticism.
And because of those things, Kevin, it's going to be about limiting fast break opportunities. That'll be a key for both of these squads. Taking care of the ball, always a critical factor, and then being able to stay clear of those momentum-changing plays.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. DeRozan out there with Levine. Then there's Lonzo Ball. And it's Alex Caruso. And it's Vucevic in at the center. The wide open look here for Vucevic. Misses the three.
Oh, man, you know he loves to have that one over.
Gobert with a screen on Levine. And Gobert kicks to Towns. Passes it to McDaniels. 6 to shoot. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Offline with his three. And Vucevic has got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. Out of bounds, Minnesota takes possession. And with Towns, we're looking at one of the best three-point shooting big men in the NBA, Clark. He is something to watch.
He really is, and when you add in everything else he does, Kevin, he's one of the best players in the league, period.
Andre Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. Here's Towns, and Towns throws it down.
Gobert can look over the top of just about any defense right there. Delivers a nice pass.
Ball, the pass to Levine, and Drummond kicks to Levine. The three. Caruso against Edwards. DeRozan with a screen for Caruso. And a miss there on the triple.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Edwards passes to Towns, and Towns throws it down.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
Caruso, a screen on Conley. Here's Drummond. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Here's Towns. Oh!
Mercy, mercy me. How about this combo, guys? Part super athlete, part contortionist. Towns continues to impress.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Here's Drummond. A second chance effort, and the layup is up and in. Drummond's got his second basket.
Hey, if you don't box out Drummond, this happens. He's an exceptional offensive rebounder who can hurt you big time with the putbacks.
Now here's Edwards. And Gobert kicks to Conley. Outside Edwards. And here's Gobert. Back to Towns. No good that time. Good D by Drummond. Bulls trail by 4. Here's Levine, and Levine throws it down.
Hey, when you can beat people off the dribble, you've got something going for yourself. I mean, Levine showing that great burst.
Clark, last season, Minnesota's talent was undeniable, but the results weren't there.
You know what, Kevin? They just had trouble puzzling all the pieces together. I mean, this season wasn't a failure by any means, but the outcome didn't match the high expectations.
Gobert finds Edwards. Conley sets a screen for Edwards. Jacks up a three.
Great physicality that time on the defensive end from Drummond, using his body to wall up.
Here's Levine, and the jam by Levine.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think.
Outstanding awareness and a terrific finish.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Drummond sets the screen for Levine. DeRozan passes the ball. Lobs it up for Levine. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Highlight reel material for sure. Defender falls asleep, and Levine turns out the light.
Baseline try. Gobert dishes to Towns. Gobert with a screen on DeRozan. And Gobert throws it down.
The 7-footer plus Rudy Gobert goes up and makes it hurt coming down.
Caruso sets the screen for Ball. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. Well, into the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
Yeah, unnecessary. I mean, make them earn those points from deep. Don't give them to them free at the line.
Reed, he's checked in for Minnesota. And Chicago also making a switch. Vucevic checked in for Andre Drummond.
Yeah, I tell you what, it's scary when you think about how much room Ball has to grow when you factor in how efficient he is already.
Boy, he sure can fill it up. Got to stay in his jersey.
Here's Ball. Michael Conley making his last shot. Levine wide open. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Levine's got 9.
Look at the quickness from Levine. Saw the defender closing in and still got the shot away.
Conley gets the bucket.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And it's Ball penetrating. Vucevic drills the three-pointer.
Well, it's been a work in progress, but it actually has paid dividends. Vucevic has worked hard to become a legitimate three-point shooter.
Got it up. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Zach LaVine making things happen. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Bulls.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
In addition to that, they've thrown their weight around inside tonight, too, thumping and bumping in the paint. A lot of their points have come from inside.
The wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniel. Nice read out there at Towns, and it's Morris in at the point guard position. So that's the Timberwolves 5. And the 28th pick in the 2020 draft, Clark, Jaden McDaniels has more than outplayed his draft position.
Yeah, you know, there were some question marks year one in college at UW, but you look at him now, hey, length, mobility, skill set, those are things that every team wants and needs.
Kobe White, he's checked in for the Bulls.
Edwards got a tight handle now and enjoys breaking out these types of moves on him.
Vucevic's screen on Morris. It's stolen by Morris. Launches a 3. Rebounded by Vucevic. And Vucevic has got the ball here for the Bulls. Caruso finds DeRozan. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Back to Edwards. Outside, Towns. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Look, how do you come up with a strategy to defend Towns on a night like this? I'm anxious to see you try.
And it's White missing. Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Morris passes to Edwards. Back to Morris. Now here's Reed. Tight defense on him. Here's Towns. Good, nice job down low. Towns has got 14.
We know Towns is an excellent perimeter shooter. But I like seeing him assert himself inside, too.
And again, no good by Chicago.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Edwards against Caruso. And Edwards with the stop.
Hey, we use the term explosive a lot, but Edwards, this guy is explosive times 3.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Rudy Gobert is a fierce competitor. He says the average fan might not understand what I bring to the table, but the GMs in the league do. I want to be the best defensive player of all time. I want to be a force, and I want to win championships. I've got to set the tone every night. Kevin?
And he does. He is a stopper, no doubt about it. David, thank you. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Minnesota.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
Show us what you got, young fella. Anthony Edwards. Love to see you operate like that.
Levine for three. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Here's Towns. Vucevic with the block.
Get that weak stuff out of here. You can't come weak like that against Vucevic. He's going to send it back at you.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Here's White. Anthony Edwards making his last shot. Count that one. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from White. Now the Timberwolves with it. They're on a 16-5 run. And Towns gets it to go.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Now here's DeRozan. No scoring in this one. Count that one.
Check out the body control from DeRozan there, guys. I mean, clearly there's contact, but it's almost impossible to affect the shot.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. T.J. Warren, he's checked in for Towns. Alexander Walker comes in for Edwards. And Mike Conley subbed in for Monte Morris.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possession.
And yes, it's good.
DeRozan's excellent footwork makes him dangerous inside. Defenses have to recognize that.
Conley surveying the D. They set the pick. Here's the triple. No good on that one. And so it's Minnesota in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their shooting has been the big. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Karl Anthony Towns has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Taking a look at the Bulls. Vucevic is the pivot. Williams is in the other post spot. Josuru is out there with ball, and it's Green in at the 3 spot. And Greg, when things go crazy, coaches are often the first to go. But how often does that improve things?
Sometimes it goes the opposite direction, Kevin. But the simple fact is it's usually easier to change the coach than it is to turn over the roster.
Timberwolves leading by 7. Here's Conley. And there's the pass to McDaniels. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got his 3rd assist on the night. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for Chicago. Here in this 3rd quarter, just over a minute play. And Green gets it to go.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Outside Warren. Out to Conley. And he lays it straight in. Conley's got 5 points now this quarter.
Hey, T.J. Warren is definitely a scorer. He's got a shoot-first mentality, but he'll give it up if you're open.
Outside Williams. Pass to Green. Back to Williams. Puts the move on. That one good for 2.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Gobert, he's checked in for Minnesota. Karl Anthony Towns comes in for McDaniels. Andre Drummond's checked in for the Bulls. Kobe White comes in for Ball. Gobert with a screen for Conley. And stolen by White. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Reed, he's checked in for Towns. Edwards comes in for Alexander Walker. And Monte Morris subbed in for Mike Conley. Morris into the lane. And Gobert kicks to Warren. The Timberwolves working the ball around. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. Andre Drummond picks one up. The Bulls making a switch here. Caruso's checked in. Minnesota shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
Well, I tell you what, coaches really love reliable shooters like Warren. I mean, he's a talented guy who can really get it done from anywhere on the floor.
Minnesota leading by 6. Morris with the ball. Williams picks him up. The kick out to Warren. Pass to Edwards. Warren, a screen on Caruso. Just 5 on the clock. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Anthony Edwards has a great body and knows how to control it. Showing you right there by taking advantage to draw the foul.
Second free throw, no good. Bulls trail by 7. Outside, White. Passes to Williams. And White slams it in.
And at 6'5", White more than capable athletically, like the aggressiveness there.
Morris passes to Reed. And the dunk to finish it off. Ah, beauty.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
To the paint. Here's Drummond. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And a solid playmaker, White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
It's Edwards on the wing. Morris a screen. Beyond the arc. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Boy, great take by Edwards, making the correct decision in the pick and roll there.
Bulls trail by 8. To the middle. And it's Drummond with the jam.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Here's Edwards.
Hey now! Hey now! Yeah! Fearless drive by Edwards, taking the ball right into the defense and finishing strong.
To the paint. Here's Williams. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Now here's Dosunmu. Edwards defending. Count that one. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut down now to just 6 in the basket from Drummond.
That's where Drummond generates most of his offense. I mean, he's got a lot of moves in the low post.
So the Timberwolves call their first timeout. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Warren. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Conley in for Morris. And Chicago also making a switch. Green's checked in.
You know, kind of odd to see a lefty in today's game, but Conley is a player you have to anticipate properly, or he'll use your mistake to get the and one.
Bulls trail by 9. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. In the corner, Drummond with it. The kick out to Williams. Shoots the 3. Kept alive on the wing, Williams. From deep. Nailed from three-point land. Williams has got 6 points.
You know, as you add experience, you start to see the floor better. That was a sweet find by Drummond.
And so it's Minnesota with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. The front court is McDaniels and Towns. And it's Rudy Gobert, and it's Conley, and it's Alexander Walker in at the shooting guard position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
And just running the offense, White's that new breed of combo guard who can do a little bit of everything.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Edwards is checked in, so Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Vucevic checked in for Andre Drummond. Zach LaVine comes in for Patrick Williams. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Dosunmu. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Kobe White. Vucevic down low, covered by Conley. A wide open look here for Caruso. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Boy, Vucevic, so solid in all fundamentals of the game and really an outstanding passer for a big guy.
Down low, stolen by Ball. To tie it up. And the Bulls, another three.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And the shot is good.
Nice play call there. Down the stretch, getting him the open look.
Yeah, I put that one on the defense. I mean, they can't leave him open at this stage.
Conley, and again, unable to change momentum here. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
Vucevic setting the pick for LaVine. And Vucevic throws it down.
When Vucevic is rolling to the basket like that, there aren't many guys that are willing to get in his way to stop him.
And the Timberwolves call timing. Monte Morris is checked in for Mike Conley. And Chicago also making a switch. Drummond's checked in. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, guys, I listened in on what Chris Finch was talking about with his players. He told the players, you guys are too talented to be playing this lackadaisical. Push the ball up the floor, get out on the break, and get to the fast break. Guys, we'll see if they can get it done.
Thank you, David. Gobert with a wide open look. Here's Towns. Out to Edwards. Back to Towns. Second chance shot. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
Textbook up fake there. Towns does a great job imitating his usual shot motion. Earns himself a trip to the line.
He hits both from the stripe.
Tremendous job at the line as usual. You can always bank on him in those situations.
Ball with the bucket. Ball's got the lead up to 4 now for Chicago.
And Ball is one of those guys, he wants to rock in his hand in these key situations because his teammates expect him to deliver, and he knows that he can.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention.
And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. I have to now review the personal foul in question.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constitutes. Can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation. And how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in air. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And that one drops for him.
And you can see the confidence there, Kevin, just oozing out of him. LaVine knows he can get his shot in almost any situation. And that's a big one for the team.
Edwards can't hit.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
The offensive rebound. Here's LaVine, and LaVine throws it down.
Hey, for all that LaVine can do on the hardwood, at heart, he's a pure scorer.
Here's Edwards, and finished off by Edwards.
Seems like Edwards never stops competing and believing right until the final buzzer.
Back to LaVine. Over in the corner, Green. And there's the drive. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake. Minnesota calls timeout. They're down by 4. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Minnesota making some changes. Reed comes in for Rudy Gobert, and it's Conley in for Monte Morris. Vucevic checked in for the Bulls. Here's Edwards, driving in, money!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Ball against Conley. Here's LaVine. Got it!
And there you go now. One of the NBA's rising stars, LaVine stepping up when it counts.
Edwards, a screen on Ball. Towns in the corner. The pass to Reed. It's Edwards on the wing. McDaniels finds Edwards. 4 on the clock. Lets it go with a 3. It drops. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Coming up big in the clutch. McDaniels with the highlight reel hoop.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making them.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
Those were pressure-packed free throws, and he looked as cool as he could be. So big to give them that 3-point lead.
Timeout call, the Bulls. They're up by 3. Just 4 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Caruso. Offline. And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. This, all right, David, thank you.
It's the NBA on... Well, the old cliche... Sharing is caring, Doris. Tonight's game is a great example of that. Two teams with a lot of assists.
What you like about both of these teams is every player has an opportunity to touch the basketball. And generally speaking, the more engaged you become, the more you touch it. Doesn't mean everybody gets equal shot opportunities, but these teams play a pretty style of basketball.
So here's Dallas's starting group. Luka and Kyrie are the talented backcourt. Washington out there with Derek Jones. And it's Powell in at the center, locking down the middle. Now here's Washington. Pass to Irving. Washington, a screen on Edwards. And it's Irving missing. And so it's Conley who brings up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. The floater. And the layup is up and in. Conley's got his second bucket on the night.
Well, this guy could have powered on the interior, but goes to the floater game. This is one of his specialties.
Powell, a screen on McDaniels. Doncic, no good. And just over a minute played here to start the game. Well, Doris, the Timberwolves have made consecutive playoff appearances. That's a win for this team.
Well, when you consider that hadn't been done in this organization going all the way back to 2004, it does show they are moving in the right direction. The next step, obviously, they have to win a series. I'll tell you, Luka Doncic makes tough shots look easy. Boy, that close to the bucket through that much contact, nice.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And you look at the impact of Mike Conley. He makes a difference without making many mistakes, Doris.
BA, just an extremely disciplined point guard. He'd rather make the smart play than the highlight reel. This guy sets such a great example on and off the floor.
Now here's Irving. Powell, a screen on Edwards. To the inside. Powell's shot is off.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Here's Conley. He has 6. It's stolen by Doncic. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. Offensive rebound. Outside Jones. No good from outside. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. McDaniels passes to Towns. Here's Gobert. And that one's good.
And they're building on their lead, doing whatever they can to blow this game open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
Now here's Doncic. And he lobs it up top. Irving against Edwards. Over Irving. And a terrific move by Anthony Edwards to score.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of a game, it's perfect.
Irving against Edwards. To the middle. Here's Powell. Pass to Washington. From downtown. Hits the trifecta.
Well, they love to see Powell keep his eyes up and look for his teammates. The more assists they get out of him, the more dangerous their offense will be.
McDaniels can't hit. Dallas has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Powell outside. Doncic outside. The 3 is up. That one's good from Powell. On the assist by Washington.
This is an evolving aspect of Dwight Powell's game, getting comfortable in the catch and shoot from just about anywhere.
And Edwards slams it in.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. Doncic passes to Washington. Washington, a screen on McDaniels. And here's Doncic outside. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
It's stolen by Washington. For three. Out to Powell. Puts up a three. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Listen, what we know is this guy is a good finisher. And Powell now trying to extend that range, make people respect him out beyond the arc.
Now here's Conley. He's got 6. Trying to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Doncic. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Doncic has gotten his second bucket of the game.
They've closed the gap over the last few possessions, but can they push through and grab the lead?
Yeah, it feels like they've ramped up their intensity. They have forced good things to happen. Now they're back in it.
Here's Edwards. And it's Irving with a rebound. Doncic outside. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Doncic has got 7 points.
You see Kyrie never hesitates. As soon as he sees that open man, boy, it is on time.
And so, lots of scoring in a competitive first quarter. The Mavericks on top, up by 2. And we'll get... And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Mavericks.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Oh, kind of mean on that one. Mean and so disrespectful.
Boy, for a man his size, Towns does a sensational job running the floor.
And here's Doncic outside. Oh, Luka with a deep one.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
And what can you say about Luka Doncic that has not already been said? Here's a guy in his mid-20s and a perennial MVP candidate, Doris.
His career is off to an extraordinary start. He's drawn comparisons to the legends of the game. And like so many of the greats, BA, he is a one-of-one. The ability to command the game from all aspects is truly something to behold.
Irving against Edwards. Out to Powell. Just 5 to shoot. Again, Dallas.
Yeah, soft-looking jumper from Powell. Really tremendous confidence from mid-range.
And so Morris will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's a 3-point game. Pass to Gobert. The kick out to Morris. Back to Gobert. Who poked away. It's stolen by Doncic. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Anthony Edwards carries a swagger about him. He said, quote, "I am the most confident person in the world. I've always felt like I'm the best in everything I did." Coach Finch said, quote, "He is super confident, he's real, and he's genuine. A lot of guys have a confidence that hides in insecurity. He is not that. He knows who he is as a person and as a player." Brian?
Yeah, great point. Thank you, Allie. Edwards, the pass to Morris. They get the rebound. Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Yeah, you'd love to see Towns mix it up a little bit. Gets his team a bucket on the second chance.
Powell sets a screen. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Doncic finds Jones. The 3. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved. Pretty pass.
And every year, a question that's frequently asked: does Dallas have the right mix of players around Luka Doncic?
And BA, this is a hot topic of conversation around the league. Luka Doncic is a ball-dominant player who's been absolutely brilliant throughout the start of his NBA career. But it requires a certain level of player around him. You've got to have guys who play defense at a high level and who can make perimeter shots.
Reed's checked in for Minnesota. Alexander Walker comes in for Edwards. Hardaway into the lane. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
How about that burst of speed? Tim Hardaway Jr. Whoa!
Here's Morris. On the wing, Alexander Walker. Towns outside. Back to Alexander Walker. Towns down low. Kleber on it. The three. It's rebounded by Dallas. Deflects the pass. Fast break, Minnesota. McDaniels, that's good.
A sharp steal and some quick offense cuts it down to a one-possession game. Well done.
Pass to Lively. Here's Exum. Kleber with a screen. Hardaway, the pass to Hardy. They double him with McDaniels. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Back to Towns. Launches it from deep. Hardaway grabs the board. Dallas has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. Kleber outside. Lively passes to Kleber. Outside Hardaway. Back to Kleber. Dallas needs to get off a shot.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Outside Hardaway. Here's Lively. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. The Mavericks on top, leading by 3. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
On the court right now for Dallas. They've got Tim Hardaway. He's out there with Hardy, and it's Lively in at the 5 spot. Morris on the wing. Outside McDaniels. And that's good. Off the glass that time. McDaniels got his second basket. And Grant, players often looking to exaggerate contact. You like the new idea to call techs for flopping?
You know, BA, it's even better than the fines they did in the past and posting it online. I mean, with the tech, now it's hurting you on the court. So if you ask me, it's long overdue.
The Timberwolves trail. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. Here's Warren. Back to Morris for the lead. Drains the triple. Morris has got 6.
Boy, the willingness to just attack on the catch. Nice job by Monte Morris.
Here's Exum. Still without a bucket. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. You know, Doris, looking at the Timberwolves, they've emphasized rim protection.
BA, this is a theme across the NBA. As much as we see the proliferation of three-point shooting, team's first priority is to protect the painted area because those are the easiest shots. You've got to play to your strengths and employ good defensive philosophy.
Oh, Warren slams it in.
Well, a strong desire to get on the interior. T.J. Warren attacking with ferocity.
Pass to Exum. Lets it go from deep. Hits the three-pointer. Exum's got his first 3 points of the game.
Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
Warren for three. It's hauled in by Exum. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Reed's checked in for the Timberwolves. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. The kick out to Conley. Lots of room. Good as the jump shot falls. Conley's got his third basket of the night.
Well, smart shot selection from Mike Conley, right? Just get into your mid-range bag and complete the play. He does so there.
For three, Hardy. Here's Lively. Shakes him. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move. He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Naz Reid. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Towns is checked in. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Washington's checked in for Kleba. Jones comes in for Exum. Kyrie Irving's checked in for Hardaway. And Doncic has subbed in for Hardy. Alexander Walker, the pass to Conley. High post Reed. Pass to Edwards. Shot clock at 5. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Oh my! Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
And the second free throw is good. Well, Doris, despite some big moves, the Mavericks fell short of most people's expectations in 2023.
Very tough end to their finish, especially in light of the talent they have. It just goes to show you, even the best pieces need time to gel together. Now the Dallas Mavs have some decisions. They see the attention Luka draws. That's why his teammates get so many wide open looks.
And that's a foul called on P.J. Washington. That's his first foul of the game.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Rudy Gobert's checked in for the Timberwolves. McDaniels comes in for Alexander Walker. Edwards looking for an opening. Pass to Gobert. Back to Edwards. Gets some space and parries the jumper. Edwards got 8.
Well, don't think twice. Ball touches your hands, you let it go, Anthony Edwards.
Doncic outside. Here's Lively. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Edwards finds Conley. Jones against Edwards. Down low. Gobert using his size to his advantage.
You love the touch from Rudy Gobert. He's put a ton of work into his offensive game.
Dallas has gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
The Mavericks making a switch here. Powell's checked in. Reed's checked in for Warren.
All right, that was your Timberwolves breaking dance crew. Make some noise.
1 minute left in the third quarter. Back to Doncic. Powell, a screen on Conley. From deep, here's Doncic. Anderson pulls it down. And it's Conley with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Alexander Walker. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
No debate there. He got hammered.
He misses the free throw. Good on the second one. And you'd like to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
And at the same time, you want to get a good shot here, B.A.
Doncic on the take. And Doncic with the jam.
Well, Luka Doncic relishes the opportunity to control the action, and right now he is cooking the defense.
Conley against Doncic. Conley looking for an opening. Pass to Alexander Walker. 6 on the shot clock.
Dallas foul. Jones. Second personal foul. 15 foul.
And the first one at the line is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. 11 seconds left in the third quarter. Powell, a screen on Conley. Pass to Powell. Got it off in time. And that's not going to go. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates, all about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. They've got Rudy Gobert, Mike Conley out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then there's Naz Reid, and it's Anderson in at the small forward position. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Conley passes to Alexander-Walker. Back to Conley. It's stolen by Doncic. Look at Doncic finishing the break in style.
Well, Luka Doncic is able to dominate possessions with the ball in his hands. Go ahead and do work on both ends, Luka.
Neither team able to build the lead and sustain it.
After 6 lead changes, it feels like it could come down to one big play.
From deep, here's Doncic. Count it. Now 8 for 13 with that basket.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Karl Anthony Towns has checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Anderson. Anthony Edwards has checked in for Alexander Walker. And it's Morris in for Conley. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. With the game so close, he wanted his team to stay aggressive, saying, don't be a watcher, be an actor. Go out and make something happen on the court. Don't let it come to you.
Thanks for that, Allie. Pass to Towns. Outside Edwards. Towns goes in. Here's Gobert. 3 on the clock. Ooh, Washington with the defensive effort. Powell outside. Washington passes to Doncic. Back to Washington. Here's the 3. Here's Powell. Back to Doncic. With the drive. Outside Jones. Doncic left side. Second shot opportunity. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Morris. 2 points. That one goes.
You love the aggressive play inside from Monte Morris.
Here's Powell, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Powell. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. The kick out to Edwards. Morris, a screen on Jones. Back to Morris. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Really nice decision-making by Anthony Edwards. If you're going to play in the NBA, you've got to read off pick-and-roll action.
Washington, a screen on McDaniels. Washington outside. Back to Doncic. Pass to Washington. Kicks it to Doncic. 5 on the clock. Here's Irving. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And so Morris will bring it up for Minnesota. They've led by as much as 10.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Conley's checked in for Morris. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Jaden McDaniels picks one up.
Yeah, hard to think of of a player who has more responsibility to his team. Doncic, once again, being called upon to win a game for them.
This guy has a reputation for being a great free throw shooter, and you've got to knock him down. He does it here.
Towns a screen on Jones. Here's Edwards. Pass to Gobert. Now here's Edwards. Back to Towns. Over Powell. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Doncic against McDaniels. Irving looking around. And Washington powers it through.
Well, you love the unselfish nature of Kyrie Irving. He understands it's his job to make the guys around him feel good and find them in their sweet spots.
Outside Edwards. Fires the three. Oh, he buried the three.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
There's 38 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. It's Edwards on the wing. Conley, a screen on Irving. And here's Edwards outside. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Oh, in pressure moments, he's a guy you trust to make big shots.
Doncic passes to Powell. Cash! And that one brings them within 1.
Well, the emphatic three-point answer from Dwight Powell. Nice.
Minnesota with the ball.
They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that. Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
15 seconds left to play in the fourth.
We know this about Anthony Edwards. He is fearless in these moments. That's a big-time clutch delivery.
Irving for three. The three won't fall. So it's a narrow victory for the Timberwolves, pulling it out for the W. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous...
Well, Rick. As we were just talking, there is no shortage of experience in this matchup. These rosters are loaded with veterans.
Yeah, and that should make for a high IQ basketball game, but coaches have to be careful. You don't want to overplay these old guys.
Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. The star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Jones is out there with Green, and it's Powell in its center. Just 5 to shoot, and Levine throws it down.
Boy, Zach Levine. Sheesh, that was mean.
Irving against Ball, kicks it out to Jones. A three-pointer off the mark. And Caruso's got the ball here for Chicago. Levine finds Ball. A wide open look here for Caruso. It's good. The assist that time from Ball.
How about the vision there by Ball, showing the unselfishness, just being a willing passer.
Now the pass to Powell. Fires the three. Ball with the rebound. It's been a quick start here for Chicago. Richard, if there's an area where the Bulls have struggled, it's on the offensive end.
Cav, you are always such a politician. Look, if you don't have a lot of three-point attempts, a lot of free throw attempts, or offensive rebounds, without those three things, it is impossible to hang in there offensively.
And normally near the top, handling the ball. Luka sneaking out to the corner there, getting free for three.
Ball with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Here's DeRozan. Pass to Caruso. A wide open look here for Vucevic. Knocks down the three ball.
The ability to stretch the floor is such a dangerous weapon for Vuce and his team.
Here's Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
Ball feeling it out a bit. And it's off from three-point range. For Dallas, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Irving finds Powell. Back to Irving. Passes it to Powell. Powell sets a screen for Doncic. And he drives in. Goes back up. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
DeRozan passes to Vucevic. Bulls moving the ball around. Out to DeRozan. Vucevic is screen on Green to the inside. And Vucevic throws it down.
Oh, just a clever play by DeRozan. Using the pick and roll to make space for someone else.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Caruso against Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. Yeah. We felt it. Even over here, we felt it. Now, here's Caruso. A three. And DeRozan kicks to Caruso. He takes it in. And that one is hammered home.
It's almost like he had a bird's eye view of the court. DeRozan always knows where his teammates are.
For Alex Caruso, the advanced numbers say he is one of the best defenders in the league.
The eye test backs that up. Caruso just sticks to guys, performs very well against the best guards in the game, is tremendous at anticipating sets. It shows his basketball IQ.
Puts it up from 12, and it's off the back rim. No good. The Bulls leading by 5. Caruso finds DeRozan. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists tonight.
Guys, just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Connects from three-point range.
And it's so hard to take away the 3 from Doncic. He needs very little space, and if you press up on him, he'll go right around you.
Now here's Green, following the miss by DeRozan. And the dunk by Doncic.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that, boy, that is special.
Now here's Vucevic. Right side, Ball. Here's Caruso. Good on the three-point shot. Caruso's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Bulls. Stolen by Levine. Pass to DeRozan for 3. And the Bulls, another 3.
When DeRozan is shooting with confidence, he is dangerous, especially catching and firing just like that.
Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Bulls up 8. And we'll get going after this from United Center. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
They've got Zach LaVine. Vucevic is out there at DeRozan. Then there's Lonzo Ball. And it's Caruso in at the 2 spot. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. Right wing, Vucevic finds Caruso. Out to the right wing. A 3-ball. Powell pulls it in. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. 11-point game. 3-pointer. That's a miss, and with it, he is 5 for 9. Here's Caruso. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 5 assists in the game. Ball stolen. Fast break, here they come. Takes the 3. And the Bulls, another 3.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, and you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. Here's Chicago. 9 points in a row. Good run for him right now. Another 3 for Chicago.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Caruso. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. Now, defense wins championships, but offense is winning over the league, with efficiency reaching new heights year by year. Now, different explanations exist, but one thing is clear. In an era of floor spacing, there are elite players, a lot of them, who are having a field day exploiting all that room to operate. Kevin?
Boy, they sure are, David. Well put. Thank you. Trains the 3-pointer.
What a great play. Totally schooled the defender on that one.
Well, the talent is clearly there for Lonzo Ball, Richard, but injuries have held him back throughout his career.
He's such a fun player to watch, too. He's fast, he's smart, unselfish, and plays hard on both ends of the floor. You just pray for him to stay healthy.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not. Check out Levine getting artful at the rim, leaving the defense just completely clueless of how to stop it.
And Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Hardaway kicks to Kleba. Puts up a 3. Rebound, Andre Drummond. Bulls leading by 19. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. And that one's good. Hardy.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
The pass to Green. Back to White. From past the arc. And that one is off.
And sometimes on defense, you could just get lucky.
Out to the right wing. Gafford kicks to Hardaway. Gafford sets the pick for Hardaway. Launches it. Chicago grabs the miss. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Green deciding where to go with it. Here's Dosunmu. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Mavericks trail by 17. Here's Hardy. And he's good on the three ball. Hardy's got 8 points.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
They swipe it. On the wing, Hardaway. Lets it go from deep. Another three for Dallas.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Williams sets a screen for White. Over in the corner, Green. Back to White. Williams sets a screen for White. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. White's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Hardy passes to Gafford. Over to the left wing. Here's Exum. Cleveland, nice persistence to tip it back up and in.
He's so strong when he goes to work on the glass. One opening is all he'll need to finish the play, even if it's just a tip in.
White, wide open. He fired. And the Bulls another 3.
And you have got to honor White on the perimeter. Once he gets comfortable from there, it's going to be bad news for the defense.
And we've reached halftime in this one. Bulls lead by 15. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Alex Caruso with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Hardaway is out there with Hardy. Then there's Daniel Gafford. Then it's Exum, and it's Kleba in at the 4-man position. And sports may be the ultimate meritocracy. Does it matter where you're from, Greg, your background? You got to have game, right?
Kevin, it's a beautiful thing. Some players grew up with a father in the NBA. Others were a world away. Either way, when you get here, you know you've earned it.
It's deflected. Gafford finds Exum. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Produced screen on White. Takes it inside. A nice shot by Exum.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Drummond sets the screen for White. Pass to Williams. From downtown, sinks the triple. Williams has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, White has quickly developed great floor vision. Doesn't miss the wide open man.
To the right side. Screen by Gafford for 3. That is good. And the Bulls lead is cut down now to just 10 on the basket from Hardy.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Screen by Gafford. Back to Exum. Clock at 6. Green with the block. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Hardaway from outside. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. And so it's Drummond with it. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. They led the game at 1 point by 20. The kick out to Williams. From deep. Another three for Chicago.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a three each time.
For a power forward, you got to be impressed with Patrick Williams' shooting.
Especially from deep. He shoots a good clip from there, a solid stretch floor, and it's because he focuses on taking high percentage shots.
2 minutes.
Hardy passes to Cleveland.
2 minutes.
No good from outside. The Bulls leading by 16. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Here's Caruso. Off target from three-point range. For Dallas, they've gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Caruso's got 26.
And that's his MO. Sometimes he can score more points by himself than the rest of the team.
Doncic passes to Jones. Doncic against Caruso. And Doncic gets it to go. Doncic has got 14 points for the game.
Guys, you never know what you'll see when you're watching Luka Doncic. His offensive creativity is through the roof.
Ball, the pass to Vucevic. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Wide open, couldn't capitalize. Mavericks trail by 17. Powell with a screen on Levine. And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Caruso sets the screen for Ball. Pass to Caruso. Takes the three. It's rebounded by Doncic. Dallas has gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. The three ball from Doncic.
And it doesn't take much for Doncic to get hot. And once that happens, well, he is almost unguardable.
Ball kicks to Vucevic. Pass to Levine. The three. It's rebounded by Dallas. Now, here's Doncic. Luka on the move. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
That's the play that pumped.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's the Bulls. They lead by 12. And will return shortly. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And two teammates on the same page.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Lonzo Ball out there with Alex Caruso. Then it's DeRozan, and it's Vucevic, and it's Levine, and at the 3, the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. The pass to Vucevic. To the wing right side. Picked by Vucevic. Caruso kicks to Vucevic. 5 on the clock. Vucevic setting the pick for Ball. From 20 feet out. Pass to Caruso. Lets it go with the 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Vucevic has got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Bulls. Jones, the pass to Doncic. Pulls up on the wing, and that comes off the assist by Jones. 24 points for Luka Doncic.
And he's such a polished shooter. You can't give Doncic these kinds of opportunities, or he's going to burn you.
Here's Ball. Not going to go that time. Good D by Irving. Mavericks trail by 13. Powell with a screen on Ball. And a wide open look for Irving. Another three for Dallas.
Look, he is a 50, 40, 90 guy, right around 40% from the three-point line. Kyrie deserves more respect for his deep game.
Passes it to Vucevic. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's Doncic. And Vucevic pulls it down.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Ball kicks to Caruso. Vucevic setting the pick for Caruso. Three-pointer. Mavericks with the rebound. Green's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Inside. And Doncic throws it down.
And sometimes defenses sleep on Doncic's ability to elevate. He is capable of throwing it down.
Ball finds Caruso. DeRozan a screen on Irving. Caruso the pass to Ball. From the arc, buries the long-range jumper.
And no doubt the release point is a bit unorthodox in terms of Ball's shooting technique, but man, can he slingshot it home from deep.
Doncic uses the glass to finish the layup. Doncic has got 16 here in the second half.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Jones, that's for 2. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Ball kicks to Vucevic. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
So many of the plays they're running are designed to create opportunities from deep.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
First team foul.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Jones sets the pick for Doncic. Drops one in from the wing. Doncic has got 11 here in this quarter alone. Kick out to Levine. And the Bulls, another 3.
Off the pass, Levine is more or less just automatic. He just lets it fly.
Mavericks trail by 14. Doncic looking it over. Jones dishes to Doncic. Beyond the arc. Another 3 for Dallas.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for Chicago.
Look at their number of assists.
You know, they didn't get stuck in those one-on-one situations, and they got the ball to the guys with the best matchups. Easy drives, open jumpers, and great ball movement.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Jones with the screen on Ball. Powell kicks to Doncic. 6 on the shot clock. Fires from deep. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Doncic has got 36.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Too little, too late. That final score will look way closer than how this game actually played out.
They made the most of their opportunities looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
Powell for 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. Thank you for that, David. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Cross-conference rivalry between these two teams, Grant, a sign of some high-level basketball in their past.
Well, you think about finals history. I mean, that's when the East meets the West in the playoffs. So sure to expect some fireworks here tonight.
Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Edwards at the 2 with McDaniels at the 3. Naz Reid out there with Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Conley in at the point. Vucevic gets the bucket.
The floor awareness of ball, excels at getting the ball to his uncovered teammates.
Edwards a screen on ball. Outside Edwards. From behind the arc. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Now here's Levine. Vucevic, a screen on McDaniels. Levine passes to Ball. Clock at 4. Back to Levine. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Nice work inside from Zach. He can drive a defense crazy when he's scoring down low.
Well, unfortunately for Lonzo Ball, he's had some real difficulty staying healthy, Smitty.
BA, you know it has to be frustrating for him. Everyone is hoping he'll find a way to turn things around and find a way to have a long career in this league.
Green's checked in for DeRozan.
Oh my, Edwards looking to demoralize the defense a little with that one.
And Ball throws it down.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee!
Yeah, just continuing to unlock his game. If Edwards adds the playmaking component, watch out.
Ball passes to Vucevic. And the power finish by Vucevic.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
McDaniels finds Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Yeah, going right for the iron. Towns muscling his way through.
Caruso, a screen on Conley. Caruso outside. And out of bounds. Minnesota will have it.
Minnesota ball.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Conley against Ball. Conley passes to Reid. Conley goes in. He gets it in there.
Really enjoy watching Conley take it all the way. Defense can't match it with his blinding speed.
Green with a screen on Conley. Here's Ball. Misses off the right iron. And so Conley will bring it up for the T-Wolves. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
And another 3 from Minnesota.
Mike Conley makes just enough of these to keep the defense honest.
There's Ball with a 3. Rebound Minnesota.
Tried to come right back at him with the 3. Not that time.
Edwards against Caruso. Right side Conley. Back to Edwards. Outside Conley. Lays it up and banks it in. Conley's got 9 points.
Well, this is where Conley operates best naturally. In the paint, creating for others or himself.
Smitty, ever since the Rose and Butler era came to an end, the Bulls have lacked stability.
You're so right, B.A. They have filtered through coaches. They've had high draft picks come and go. Even acquired all-star players, but they're still searching for consistent success. Alonzo has been working on that, shooting off the catch with confidence and without hesitation.
They set the pick. Conley passes to Edwards. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Alex Caruso. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
For me, it's all about playing downhill. They've been making it look easy to find penetration in this one, attacking the lanes and forcing the issue with the D.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
The hots of Alonzo Ball gets up high to slam it in. I love it.
To the paint. And he goes in for the dunk.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Now here's Conley. 9 points in the game. Here's Reed. Left side McDaniels. Pass to Edwards.
Bulls foul. Alex Caruso. Second personal foul. Third team foul.
And he drops the first.
And looking at Edwards, the offensive skills he has are impressive. Now he must focus on improving his defense.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
And here's Ball. 7 points in the game. Pass to Vucevic. This one for three. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got assist number 5 here tonight. Edwards for three. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Mike Conley making things. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. All right, let's quickly break down the game. What we've seen so far from the Timberwolves, guys.
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Especially at the start. You want to get something positive going and establish your rhythm.
We've got Zach LaVine. Alex Caruso is out there with Ball. Then there's Nikola Vucevic, and it's Green in at the 4-man position. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Now here's Ball. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
Another addition to Ball's game, the ability to pull up off the dribble and knock down shots.
When it comes to LaVine, Smitty, he has a great combination of skills at the offensive end.
He does, B.A. Zach can shoot lights out from the perimeter, and he's explosive when he attacks the basket. Just the kind of guy you want on your side.
They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, Zach LaVine talked about his path to stardom. He said, quote, "I've always viewed myself as a top-tier player, and I put in the work. If you expect yourself to be here, it's something that you have to go out and show each and every day. I feel like I've done that." Brian, that confidence was there from day one.
He's big time, Allie. Thanks for that. Now here's Caruso. He's scoreless. And LaVine knocks down the 3.
That's become a more comfortable shot for LaVine as his career has gone on.
And Minnesota calls time here.
It's time for T-shirts.
So Chicago ends up going with a new group. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Minnesota. Mike Conley comes in for Morris. Conley against White. Right side Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. A shot to stop the run. And Edwards with the layup. Edwards got 11.
Oh, so smooth inside. Edwards found the opening and exploited it.
Now Drummond. DeSumo on the wing. Let's go with a 3. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Conley against White. McDaniels passes to Conley. Towns outside. It's Edwards on the wing. Towns on a screen. All right, Grant, I'm going to ask you to put on your executive hat now. Tell us what the key is to establishing culture at an NBA organization.
Ooh, BA. Culture, structured accountability. It's about getting the right group of guys, having strong leadership, and of course it only works if the coaches and players fully buy in.
And it's Drummond off the drive. The kick out to Williams. Oh, it's blocked by Towns.
And look at that reach. I mean, Towns just saying no.
Outside Edwards. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Well, in my opinion, the way the three has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And what's more, they're getting their feet wet down there in the paint early on. Not shying away at all, taking it inside. What a great way to start.
The kick out to Edwards. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
How about the pass from Gobert, scanning the floor well and spotting his open teammate.
Williams passes to Dosunmu. Outside, Williams. Williams, a screen on Conley. Williams finds White. Inside. That's tipped. And so the ball out of bounds. DeRozan touched it last. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. T.J. Warren, he's checked in for McDaniels. And it's Alexander Walker in for Edwards. Here's Towns. He takes it in. Oh, rejected by Drummond.
Andre Drummond with the wingspan of 7'6". It's going to be hard to get it over him.
Anderson's checked in for the Timberwolves. Morris comes in for Mike Conley. Now here's Morris. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Gobert. White with the steal. And now the Bulls in transition. Dosunmu for 3. Connects from downtown. And the Bulls lead by 5.
We talk about Williams' physical abilities, but right there, you see the awareness and willingness to be unselfish.
Here's Alexander Walker. Soft touch off the glass. Alexander Walker's got his first bucket in this one.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Drummond the screen on Morris. Morris against White. Drummond with the screen. White can't hit. And here's Gobert. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Alexander Walker, the pass to Morris. Outside, Anderson. Pass to Alexander Walker. And he converts the layup. And it's now only a 1-point Chicago lead.
How about the strength from Alexander Walker, rolling with the punches inside.
Drummond with the screen. White for 3. And Williams punches it home.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded right there.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
Tough defense on that play for Warren. It's a credit to his shooting ability that he was able to get the shot off at all.
And he sinks the second. Here's DeRozan. And DeRozan, the hang time.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Alexander Walker, the pass to Anderson. Banked it in off the glass.
Playing with good instincts. Nikhil making those around him better.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's the Bulls. They lead by 2. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Fans, let's hear it for your arena entertainment.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
He was their offensive catalyst in the first half, working hard to get the whole team involved.
We see it night in and night out. When you move the ball, keep your teammates involved, good things happen at the offensive end.
On the court for Minnesota. Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. McDaniels and Towns in at the forward slots. And it's Reed in at the center position.
Okay, bear with me, okay, Smitty? An argument can be made that Andre Drummond is the best rebounder in NBA history.
Okay, Grant, the top 2 all-time in rebounding percentage, Andre Drummond and Dennis Rodman. Those 2 might be the best I've ever seen on the glass.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Bulls back in 2021 shifting the roster towards a more veteran win-now look. They've pushed their chips into the middle. Now they're trying to find their way into contention. All-star forward DeMar DeRozan said, quote, "We've got to go out there and compete. If we want this thing, we have to go after it." Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you. Here's Conley. After the basket by Chicago. He drops it from range.
Conley loves that pull-up jumper. When the defense least expects it, he sticks it to him.
And he lobs it up to the rim. And stolen by Edwards. On the take. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy. Focused on finishing firm at the rim. Vucevic gets the bucket.
Able to score in so many different ways. The versatility of Vucevic is what makes him a great player.
Edwards finds Reed. Back to Towns. And out of bounds will be Chicago ball. The Bulls making a switch here. Green is checked in. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Morris comes in for Mike Conley.
The leaping ability of Caruso. Man, can this guy fly?
Here's McDaniels. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
And he's been an ideal teammate tonight. He's really creating plenty of looks with his passing.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
And it's Ball off the drive. A clear look for Green. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. McDaniels passes to Reed. Here's Alexander Walker. He's guarded by Caruso. Towns. Jacks up a three. And another three from Minnesota.
The corner is one of Nickeil Alexander Walker's spots, and he proved it.
They set the pick. Caruso, pass to Levine. We've got 1:48 left in the third quarter of the game. And Ball with the basket. The assist by Levine. Ball's got 14 points. And Minnesota calls time here. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ball game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question. Back to the basics, unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. To the paint. Here's McDaniels, and that comes off the assist by Morris. McDaniels got 8 here in this quarter.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Ball against Morris. Offensive rebound. Outside for Levine. Three-pointer, Vucevic. That one's off. His third miss out of 8 tries. Minnesota's gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. McDaniels passes to Alexander Walker. Back to Daniels. Towns against Green. Outside McDaniels. Clock is at 3. Alexander Walker, the pass to Reed. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
And you look at how they've come out in the second half. It's almost like night and day.
In this half, a more entertaining one. The pace is picked up, tougher defense, better ball movement. How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please, that's terrible.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. Outside for Levine. game's still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Timberwolves ahead, up by 3. All right, we're going to step aside for just... And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. They've got Alex Caruso, Zach LaVine out there with Javonte Green. Then it's Lonzo Ball, and it's Vucevic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Shots good by Towns.
Nice positioning and footwork on point. And Towns so smooth down there inside.
To the inside, LaVine. LaVine throws it down.
Here's my question. Where is the defensive communication?
It's been that way all night. Each team just trying to outscore the other.
Morris for 3. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Chicago trailing here. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Edwards comes in for Alexander Walker. And Mike Conley is subbed in for Morris. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Here's LaVine.
On the rim.
Finish right there. Wow.
This is what we've come to expect from Zach LaVine. Poetry in air.
Conley finds Warren. Edwards with it. Towns a screen on Caruso. Edwards a pass to Conley. Now Edwards. Clock at 6. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Javonte Green picks one up.
And we've seen Edwards grow a lot in the past few years. He has a great understanding of how to put defenders in tough spots.
Drummond's checked in for Chicago. The Timberwolves also with a sub. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Towns. Drummond to screen on Conley. Pass to Green. Back to Ball. Green with the ball. Reed defending. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
McDaniels is checked in for Warren. And Minnesota calls time here. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. Well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
Appreciate the report, Allie. And it's in there.
Not many do a better job of carving out space for himself than Andre Drummond.
Ball with a steal. To the middle. LaVine tenacious inside.
And that's got to hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
But the truth is, those type of plays are going to happen. You just have to regroup mentally and get back to work.
Oh, Drummond with a block. And they're able to recover. And the foul on Alex Caruso. That's his 3rd foul so far. Towns, he's checked in for Reed. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. And here's Edwards outside. Sinks the tray. Edwards got 5 points now in the quarter.
You know that he's always going to find a way to get the ball in tight situations like that and knock it down.
Ball with it. And it's Gobert picking him up. And Drummond with the jam.
And this is where the team is starting to rely on Andre. They need a big bucket. He provides it.
Here's Conley. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
You know, when they're searching for a basket, they look to Mike Conley to deliver. He's never rattled in big moments.
2 minutes.
Back to Caruso.
2 minutes.
The 3. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
Caruso caught his own number. That's a huge bucket.
Conley looking for an opening, and here's Edwards outside. That one's good, and it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 3 assists now in this one. Ball against Towns. Ooh, and he took a hard foul. And no surprise here. At this stage of the game, they're going to use the coach's challenge. Make them take another look at the call.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many... this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
He gets the first, and that gives him a lead.
And moments like this demonstrate Ball's desire to accept more leadership. He feels confident at the line down the stretch.
Yeah, that's who you want stepping to the line when the game is close.
Down low. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
And I don't think he expected to get that good of a look. Poor communication defensively. Pressure's on, but Lonzo looks unshakable. Shoots with total confidence.
Ball against Conley. Pass to Edwards. The three is up. No good that time. Good work defensively by Caruso. Outside, Green. Drummond, screen on Conley. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a three-point lead.
Multi-time All-Star Andre Drummond is still very young and continues to polish his craft.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Reed's checked in. And it's in. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go.
At the line for Chicago.
And he misses the second one as well, so 0 for 2 that time.
And the game isn't over yet, but they have to move quickly.
You know what? Their focus right now, every possession has to yield points.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Edwards, a pass to Reed. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul of the game. We're in the bonus now, and they'll go to the line. So the first one drops, and that makes it a three-point lead.
One of the league's most lovable players, Alex Caruso's hard-nosed defense and impressive vertical really endear him to fans.
Edwards finds Towns. To the paint. Money!
All-out effort from Towns, putting the team on his back and getting them the shot they need.
And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
At the line for the Bulls, Lonzo Ball.
And he's unable to get the second one. Minnesota calls timeout. They trail by 3. Just 4 seconds left in the final quarter. Guys, what do you think?
They should have a play prepared for this scenario. Little time, you need a 3. Of course, the D will be guarding the line, but no one said it was going to be easy.
Timberwolves substitution, T.J. Warren.
And looking to even the score with a huge 3.
This is where you want to run a play. Don't just walk it up and heave it.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Lonzo Ball.
He drops the first one, and that brings him within 2 here.
I don't think the pressure is a problem for Mike Conley. He knows he can handle it.
So it's the Bulls taking the W in a close one. What a performance they had here at home today.
I'll tell you what.
And for Dallas, the star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Green is out there with Derek Jones, and it's Powell in at the 5. Tip-off goes to Minnesota. And you look at how these teams match up, Clark. The guard positions boasting plenty of talent.
And you think about it, Kevin, the skill level of today's players arguably at an all-time high. But nothing like guard skills to help you put on a show.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Making the save, McDaniel secures the rock and gets the second chance look.
Jones sets the pick for Doncic. Jones in the post. Towns on him. Powell with a screen on Conley. To the inside. And the dunk by Powell.
Doncic knows he's the focal point of the defense, so really good to see him find the open man.
McDaniels gets to Conley. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Powell, that's good.
You know, Powell continues to want to expand his range to get better shooting from deep. When he's connecting from outside, I think it helps his team in a big way.
Conley's shot is off.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Irving dishes to Doncic. Uncovered. And it's Dallas with another.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And what a treat for the fans and for us to be able to witness a talent like Luka Doncic.
Amen and amen to that, Kevin. A generational talent. All eyes are on him when he's on the floor. Hard not to keep your eyes on him. He's so special in everything that he does. And every night he performs, you walk away to shaking your head at how good he is.
Powell sets a screen for Doncic. There's the 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
Powell showing you tit for tat that he's got range too.
Out to Edwards. Conley sets a screen for Edwards. Offline with his 3. Dallas has gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Powell finds Doncic. Launches it from deep. Reed with the rebound.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
McDaniels in the post. Guarded by Green.
And the toughness McDaniels plays with is impressive. He doesn't back down from any defender inside.
First trip to the line for him here. And after making the playoffs a few years in a row, the Dallas Mavericks, Clark, missed the cut in 2023.
Yeah, disappointing end to their season on multiple levels. And given the history of the Mavs, I would expect them to bounce back and get headed in the right direction soon.
Now here's Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
Boy, look at the big fella elevating when Towns goes to the rim. He's doing it on and with purpose.
Doncic passes to Powell. And the dunk by Doncic.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Dallas leading by 3. And on the way from Irving for 3. Reed with the rebound. Now here's Conley, the fast break opportunity. Nails the open triple off the fast break. Conley's got a couple of threes now in the first with the Timberwolves. Doncic feeling it out. And another basket for Dallas.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Still a solid point guard in this league. When Conley is healthy, he makes a considerable impact on both ends.
And so Mike Conley nails both of them.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Doncic with it. Working on McDaniels. The shot by Powell, no good. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Well, I tell you what, so hard trying to corral Towns. He's got excellent strength, good feet, good hands, and he's got a will to score the ball that you've got to appreciate.
Gobert, he's checked in for Minnesota. Monte Morris comes in for Michael Conley. There's the pass to Powell. Carries it from three-point range. Powell's got 11 points.
Powell playing with a lot of confidence because he knows he has the trust of his teammates. They've got confidence in him to take these shots.
And it's definitely been a shootout here. The first team that actually starts playing some defense may end up having the edge.
Outside, Jones. In the corner, Irving with it. Pass to Green. On the wing, Doncic. Powell sets a screen for Doncic. And he beats the buzzer. Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing.
And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. Mavericks lead by 1. We're back after this from American Airlines Center. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And another thing, Coach will be thrilled with the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. Towns and Gobert hold down the post for him. The wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Morris in at the point. Jones dishes to Irving. For the 3. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
The corner 3 by Kyrie. That's a nice ring to it. In terms of finishing ability, it's hard to think of someone who tops Kyrie Irving.
Greg, the list is short, particularly when you talk about guys of his size, okay? His bag of tricks is limitless when you talk about finishing in close quarters against bigger guys. There are few that are in his class in that regard.
Dallas has gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Now, here's Doncic. 9 points in the game so far. Here's Doncic, and Doncic throws it down.
Big time flush by Doncic. Man, this young fella really has a lot of game.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. P.J. Washington comes in for Jones. And it's Hardy in for Luka Doncic. Timberwolves also changing it up. Naz Reid, he's checked in for tonight.
Oh, man. Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident, too. As a matter of fact, I mean, he's stacking up threes the way he is. I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Yeah, really good to see Powell playing within the offense and taking quality shots and riding his hot hand.
Edwards kicks to Warren. Driving the lane. And a dunk by Warren.
Oh, you got to feel for a guy getting dunked on like that. I mean, he's got no shot to stop that unless maybe he can pick up another foot somewhere.
And that one's good. Hardy.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Here's Morris. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. When it comes to the essential components of a winning team, GA, how much importance do you place on veteran leadership?
Kevin, I think it's important. You want a few guys in the locker room who've seen it all. Players who can keep the ship steady if the team kind of goes awry or has a tough stretch.
And it's Edwards, top of the key. The shot's good on the assist by Morris.
Assisted by
Morris has got 3 assists in the game. Irving with it, now defended by Warren. Irving passes to Hardy. And here is Washington. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Powell, that's good.
He is having a remarkable first half from three-point land. He's been dialed in since the moment he stepped on the court.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. If you ask around, the NBA is in a great place. Two-time league MVP Nikola Jokic said, "We are witnessing some crazy talent in the league." I mean, everyone. They work on their game. The talent around the league is amazing, and I only think it's going to be better and better. Kevin?
Yeah, David, you and I agree the league is in a very good place right now. And thanks for the report. Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Alexander Walker comes in for Edwards, and it's Conley in for Morris. With the shot, they grab their own miss. Reed has to go Bear. Back to Reed. Second shot opportunity. He dishes it to Gobert. Powell pulls it in. Powell's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
A different look for Dallas. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Powell. Dante Exum comes in for Green. And Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Kyrie Irving. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Towns is checked in. Passes it to Hardy. Washington with this screen on Conley. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And the pass to Alexander Walker. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Man, he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
There's a screen by Washington. Here's Hardy. Towns with the steal. It could go. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for it. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And their 3-point shoot. Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. We've seen Dwight Powell really having a great game.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. They've got Exum. Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with Hardy. Then there's P.J. Washington. And it's Gafford in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Hardaway for 3. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. For Minnesota, they have made 3 of their first 5 foul shots tonight.
First team foul. Shooting for Minnesota.
And that one falls for Mike Conley. Doncic is checked in for Dallas. Timberwolves also changing it up. Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for T.J. Warren. And Anthony Edwards subbed in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Timberwolves trail by 9. Edwards a screen on Doncic. To the middle. And Edwards with the stuff.
Whether he's the ball handler or the roller, Edwards is always live in the two-man game.
Doncic outside. And Gafford throws it down.
Well, I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
Here's Towns. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 4 assists now tonight.
Paint is Karl Anthony's domain. His body lets him just own it.
They get it again. In the corner, it's Gafford. Fast break, Minnesota. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Towns finds Conley. Towns sets the pick for Conley. Back to Towns. Shot clock at 6. Here he goes. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
You know, there's very little the defense can do to slow Towns down when he has momentum like that on the drive.
Here's Doncic. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
Morris is checked in for Mike Conley.
And the Mavs consult Luka before any major move now. Rare for a player so young to have that much say.
Yeah, you know, I don't know how much I agree with that, but given Luka's stardom and in the day and age we're in, he is Dallas going forward. And to some degree, I think perhaps he has earned the right to have a say in who he's going to team up with.
Dallas again missing.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Morris dishes to Edwards. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Towns kicks to Morris. Towns the screen. Here's Edwards, drives to the hoop, and Edwards with the stuff.
Beating the buzzer just by a whisker. Edwards with the flair for the dramatic.
Now, here's Doncic. He's guarded closer. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And I would not be surprised to see them double him up here.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
And he hit his foul shots a season ago at about a 74% clip.
You know, one of the things I like about watching Doncic is the pace he plays at. You're not going to speed him up. He plays at his pace, the pace he dictates.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Gafford passes to Doncic. Outside Hardaway. To the paint. Here's Gafford. Gobert with the bump.
No surprise Gobert sent that shot back.
It's Gobert with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's a 5-point game. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Dwight Powell's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Jones comes in for Washington. Green, he's checked in for Dante Exum. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Hardaway. Here's Doncic. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That's on Jaden McDaniels.
Luka very intentional in what he's doing here. He understands he's going to get hit, but he's seeking out that contact and playing right through it.
Morris, left side. Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Throwing it down. Gobert using all of his height there.
Green kicks to Powell. That three off the mark. Timberwolves trail by 6. Alexander Walker passes to Gobert. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Clark, when you think of top rebounders today, Rudy Gobert is a name that comes to mind.
Yeah, he's super long and tall, but that's not just why he's such a dominant rebounder. He's got a real good knack for reading where balls are coming off, and the timing that he has is pretty impeccable too. And even though he's north of 7 feet tall, he does a good job boxing out as well.
Morris with the bucket.
Hey, guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Doncic with it. 22 points for him. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Here's McDaniels. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Now just a 2-point Maverick lead.
If you want the title of 3-and-D player, you've got to make threes. McDaniels has really worked on that shot.
And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game, neither team giving. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth. We've got Conley. Gobert is out there with Reed. And there's McDaniels. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 2 spot. Dante Exum is checked in for Doncic. Timberwolves also changing it up. Karl Anthony Towns comes in for Rudy Gobert. And it's Edwards in for Nickeil Alexander Walker.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide-open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
Irving drives in. Reed with the block. And here they come. Pass to McDaniels. Out to the wing. Here's Towns. Count it, and the foul. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
Towns can carry your offense in a way most guys can't. We've seen this movie before.
Mavericks trail by 3. On the wing, Irving. Edwards defending. Powell gets to Green. Irving against Edwards. Irving's shot is good.
Love watching Irving do his work in there. Kyrie's so good and crafty in tight.
Pass to McDaniels. Towns in the corner. It's stolen by Green. Passes it to Powell. A 3 ball. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Powell's got 28. Neither team here in the fourth generating a lot of separation.
Yeah, it's been a close one. 5 times the lead has switched hands thus far.
And there is a whistle. That'll go on Derek Jones. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early, and just one more will put him over the limit.
Outside Edwards. Reed finds Edwards. 6 to shoot. And the shot goes down. Edwards got the game tied up here for Minnesota.
Well, the defense trying to throw Edwards off with some contact, but he smartly stays focused on his shot.
Irving dishes to Jones, and Jones with the stuff.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
Timberwolves have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll, and now they decide to foul intentionally. And the Mavericks making a change here. Doncic is checked in, and the Timberwolves call time. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch told the team. And he begged his guys to get after it on the break. He said, let's keep up the tempo, guys. You know how dangerous we are on the break. Be confident with the ball. Take risks. Move it, guys.
All right, David, thanks.
You know, Powell is an excellent athlete, easily leaking out in transition and making himself a big target to throw the ball to.
That's it, and the Dallas lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from McDaniels.
Jaden McDaniels, what a moment. Huge bucket there.
And here is Doncic. Powell sets a screen for Doncic. Outside Irving. Shot clock at 5. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Jones, that's for 2. Minnesota with the rebound. Towns has got his 5th rebound in this one. Powell against Edwards. Conley left side. Back to Reed. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's a simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Both free throws good from Reed.
And he doesn't let the pressure get to him. Cool and confident from the line.
On the wing, Doncic. McDaniels defending. Doncic with it. Working on McDaniels. Doncic with the bucket. Doncic has got 13 points here in the second half alone. Edwards passes to McDaniels. The Timberwolves working the ball around. No one near Conley as he lets it go. Tips it, but no good. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it. The fast break chance. And Jones slams it in.
Big time basket there on the inside. I mean, he had to get that one up and over the big guy.
Way up and over the big guy. What a time in the ball game to make it happen. And there's the ice cream with the apple pie, folks. Excellent trip up the floor to stretch this lead out.
Conley, the pass to Towns. Yes!
That's what I'm talking about right there. Game on the line. Towns lets nothing stand in his way.
There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The pass to Powell. Powell with this screen on Towns. Jones. It's good.
What an amazing trick shot to confound the defender. Oh, man, that's awesome. He's taking him to school right there.
Towns gets to Conley. Back to Reed. McDaniels up top. Guarded by Doncic. And here's Edwards from the arc. Good. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Great activity level on the board. Impressive. Wow.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
You've got to figure those are the free throws that officially put this game out of reach.
And Edwards launches it from deep. Can't connect from long distance. So we see the Mavericks get the win here. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans. But in the end, everyone, thanks so much, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our program.
what do you expect when there's this much experience out there?
When you're talking about experienced teams, generally speaking, they play smart, they play under control, they know how to execute a game plan, and most importantly, if this comes down to a possession battle, neither team will get rattled.
And now the opening lineup for Chicago. We've got Zach LaVine. Nikola Vucevic is out there with DeMar DeRozan. Then it's Ball, and it's Caruso in at the 2 guard. Here's Caruso after the Mavericks picking up a basket just a moment ago. Doncic against Ball. Just 4 to shoot. The Bulls need to get off a shot. 3-pointer, Vucevic. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Mr. Vucevic has elite range for a big man. He will punish you from downtown if you let him.
Doncic against Caruso. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Ball. First quarter, just over a minute played. And it's off from 3-point range. And it's Jones with the ball for the Mavericks. Powell in the post, working on Vucevic. Doncic passes to Powell, and Powell with the stuff.
Now, Powell, a terrific option in the pick and roll, knows to slash and finish.
Ball against Green. Caruso outside. Back to Vucevic. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. And that one's good.
Yeah, the court awareness that Luka plays with, knows exactly when and where to deliver the pass.
They need this. And DeRozan gets it to go on the assist by Ball.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Powell sets a screen. Here's Doncic. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
To the wing, right side. The 3 ball. Mavericks with the rebound. Powell outside. Powell sets a screen. Green for 3. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Good work there as it goes.
And I like the mix of power and agility Ball uses inside. One way or another, he's going to get a shot.
Doncic with it. Right side Jones. Powell for 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
You know, we talk all the time about how important it is to have bigs who can stretch the floor. An example there.
Ball passes to Caruso. 1:33 left in the opening quarter. Inside. The kick out to Ball. Vucevic, a screen on Green. Ball no good. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Mavs. They lead by 7. Pass to LaVine. Now here's Caruso. Now Vucevic fires from deep. Now pulls it in.
Well, they are daring him to miss, and he obliges.
Outside for Green. 3-pointer. No luck on that one.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
DeRozan, a screen on Powell. Nifty move. And Ball throws it down.
You're taller than you think. Alonzo is a sneaky 6'6".
Doncic feeling it out a bit. Powell against Vucevic. Powell sets a screen. And here's Doncic outside. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Pass to Levine. Back to Ball. Lets the 3 fly. The Mavericks pull it in. Doncic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Irving for 3. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th assist with that last one.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected in all.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. More 2K action in just a moment. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
Luka and Kyrie are the talented backcourt. Derek Jones is out there with Green. And it's Powell in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
That's about focus and determination by Luka. Takes the contact, doesn't alter the outcome.
And here's Caruso outside. They get it back. Outside Levine. 4-3. Pass to DeRozan. Out to the right wing. Picked by Vucevic. Back to DeRozan. Beyond the arc. Caruso misses. Caruso against Doncic. Powell outside. To the inside. Irving. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Well, this is one of the best in the league at converting off contact. What body control by Kyrie Irving.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Josh Green is becoming a key 3-and-D wing in Dallas. Mavs legend Dirk Nowitzki said, quote, he's a great defender already. He's athletic, he plays super, super hard, and now he added a 3-pointer to his game. Obviously, that's one thing he needed to get better at. He puts in a lot of work. Brian?
Well, you can see it. It has absolutely paid off. Thanks, Allie. Jones finds Doncic. 3-pointer. Rebound by the Bulls.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's Levine, plenty of space. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. The Mavericks have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Outside Irving. Powell, a screen on DeRozan. The drive by Irving. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far. Well, Grant, we saw a lot of lower seeds winning series in last year's playoffs. Is the regular season losing importance?
You know, B.A., there's greater parity, which means less separation in the league, especially between the top seeds and the bottom seeds. But still, the league needs to make sure regular season games do matter.
Jones with a screen on Ball. Gets the 3 to fall. Doncic has got 13.
And just see how patiently Luka just waits for the defense to react, and then boom, he hits you with his move.
Here's Levine for 3. The Bulls with another miss. Dallas has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Pass to Irving. And that comes off the assist by Green. Irving's got 6 in the quarter.
What's amazing about Kyrie is the number of go-to moves he has on the interior.
Nails it from 3.
Well, the defense daring him to shoot, and he makes them pay for their disrespect.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Ball against Irving. Ball passes to Caruso. Now here's Levine. Defense right on him. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
You have to limit mistakes. They're so tough to overcome.
These are the kinds of plays that can be game changers, that can make you hang your head.
So Chicago ends up going with a new group. And we've got 1:18 left to play in the second quarter. Jones with a screen on White. Doncic into the lane. And Doncic with the jam.
Well, the exceptional handle. Doncic has every right direction. Look out, folks.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And the Mavericks going with a whole new group out there. Drummond with the screen. On the wing, Green. Outside White. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Washington, a screen on White. Washington outside. Pass to Gafford. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Dosunmu on the wing. Williams, a screen on Hardaway. Dosunmu for three. And again, it's the Bulls from deep. For Dallas, they've gotten 8 of their first 10 to go. Great shooting here in the second quarter. Here's Exum. Green covering. There's the three. Exum's shot is off. Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for Dallas. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. Back after this. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
On the court for Chicago, Javonte Green out there with Patrick Williams. Then it's Kobe White, then there's Ayo Dosunmu, and it's Drummond in at the 5 down low. Here's Exum. Off target with the 3. The Bulls shooting just 37% so far in this one. Gafford with a screen on Green. Exum passes to Gafford. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
And he's looking to get on a roll here to start the second half.
And I've got to believe that was something they talked about during the break. Get him some good looks into the paint, get into the heart of the defense. Beautiful.
Williams from long range fires in the triple. Williams has got 5 points in the quarter.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Washington, a screen on White. Back to Washington, to the left wing. Pass to Hardy, 5 to shoot. For 3, Hardaway, pure from 3-point range. Hardaway's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Comfortable beyond the arc from anywhere on the floor. Tim Hardaway Jr. is pure from 3.
White for 3. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Hardy, the pass to Washington. Here's Hardy. He's guarded by White. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. They get it back. Here's Hardy. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Kobe White picks one up.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
That free throw misses. Good on the second one. The Bulls have gone 3 of 3 in this second half. Williams, a screen on Hardaway. Dosunmu, the pass to White. And here is Williams. The three is up. Washington grabs the miss. Dallas has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Driving in. Exum passes to Washington. Oh, rejected by Drummond.
Andre Drummond in the middle of the action at both ends of the floor. Big-time defensive block.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Some fans do question the level of play in the regular season, but All-Star Kevin Durant said, quote, they only see us when the games come on, but the travel, the practices, the shoot-arounds, we're constantly moving, so appreciate the grind. Every game is not going to be a high-intensity playoff game. We go as hard as our bodies allow us to go. Brian?
Yeah, interesting point there, Allie. Thank you. Hardaway into the lane. White with the steal. And up the court come the Bulls on the break. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
And it's a completely new group here for the Mavericks. Here's Dosunmu. He's guarded by Irving. Here's the pick. And again, it's Chicago with a three.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Irving pass to Jones, and he slams it in one-handed.
That passing ability complements Irving's scoring so well.
Green with a screen on Doncic. White for three. Here's Green. Dosunmu on the wing. Puts up a three. Counted from distance. Dosunmu's got 9 points.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often, and of course, he makes good use of it.
Doncic passes to Jones. Jones with a screen on Williams. Back to Jones. Kicks it to Doncic. There's the triple. Drummond grabs the miss. For Chicago, they've gotten 6 of 8 shots to go and looking good since the break. Green for three. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
I like that decision right there. Don't try to force a shot inside. Kick it out.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. They led by as many as 18. Proving he can score from anywhere.
Just another ho-hum, brilliant offensive performance from Luka Doncic.
And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Well, finishing quarter.
That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. Mavericks ahead. They're up by 1. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position.
Zach LaVine takes flight.
Well, multiple-time winner of the slam dunk contest, LaVine has got a creative streak.
And the foul on Alex Caruso. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Here's Irving. Powell, a screen on Ball. And Irving gets it to go. And the Mavericks lead by 1.
Well, what a move from Kyrie to keep the defenders guessing as he moves in for the score.
Ball outside. Vucevic, a screen on Green. The three from Ball. It's rebounded by Dallas. Doncic has got his 8th rebound here tonight. A strong finish by Doncic.
It does not happen too often, but boy, when Luka gets the opportunity to throw it down, he relishes it.
And Vucevic slams it in.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is. The three-pointer is good from Levine.
So accurate from the field and from the free throw line. Levine can score in all sorts of ways.
It's Doncic with a drive, and the bucket is good.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Right wing. Outside Levine. Powell with a steal. Doncic with it. Caruso covers. Here's Jones. Pass to Doncic. Jones sets a screen. Here's the three. Rebound by the Bulls. Vucevic has got 5 rebounds in the game. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for Dallas.
Well, they found success off the drive, creating a lot of buckets by getting into the teeth of the defense.
I think it's also important we mention the number of assists this group has tallied. Their offense continues to just hum along right now.
And that one drops for them. And the Bulls lead by 1.
There are no easy comebacks, but they really had to dig deep for this one.
Yeah, to start off with so many mistakes and still now find a way where everything's working, it allows their momentum and confidence to continue to build.
Jones against Levine. Pass to Vucevic. Now here's Levine. He's guarded closely. To the middle. Powell with a steal. On the wing, Irving. He's guarded by Caruso. And it's Irving missing.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Fires the three. And there's Caruso. That one's good. On the assist by Levine.
Well, Levine has really worked on those playmaking abilities. That's a pretty pass right there.
Doncic outside. Stolen by Caruso. And up the court come the Bulls on the break. And again, it's Chicago with a three. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Chicago.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
Second chance points have also been a big part of what's happened in this game. Crashing the boards with authority, turning those opportunities into second chance points. Boy, big time on the offensive glass.
Exum's checked in for Luka Doncic. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Jason Kidd had some words for his team over the break. He told the guys to stay after it inside. He said our play inside is terrific right now. He said don't lose any of that intensity. Stay strong down there. It's always nice to hear a coach enjoying his team's play. Back to you.
And Allie, thanks.
Simply put, a bad shot, guys. They all know they can get a better look than that.
DeRozan passes to Vucevic. Picked by Vucevic. Now Levine. He's guarded by Irving. Here's Green. It's deflected.
And blocks like this fire Ball's team up. They love watching him show some force on defense.
Such a wide open look. And it's a 7-point Chicago lead.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Caruso against Irving. Kicks it to DeRozan. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 5. Here he goes. Up and in on the layup. And the Bulls lead by 9.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
And here is Irving. So the Bulls win it. They have to feel good about them. All right, Allie, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
go.